Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Juice Radio and Talk Show, where we share church news, good news, bad news, and other news. Listen, today, you guys, we're going to be having a conversation regarding this Methodist pastor. His name is Pastor Phil Phaneuf. Pastor Phil Phaneuf, Phaneuf. He has announced to his congregation, you guys, that he is transitioning to become a woman. He made the announcement on November 23rd to the congregation, and you guys, you're probably going to be amazed or maybe not so shocked at what the congregation is doing now at this point. I'm going to go ahead and run my intro, and we're going to give you more information about this particular church news story. Here we go, guys. All right, this video is not intended to make a statement about all churches, pastors, or church leaders. It is meant solely to bring awareness to a specific situation involving the individuals mentioned. This video does not imply that all churches or pastors behave in this way, nor is it intended to generalize these actions to all ministers or leaders. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Listen to guys, today we have a story that's coming out of Rochester, New York. Rochester, New York. The pastor you see on the back screen back here, his name is Pastor Phil Phaneuf, if I'm pronouncing that right, Phaneuf. He is a Methodist pastor out there in Rochester, New York. The church where he pastors at is North Chili United Methodist Church, North Chili United Methodist Church. And he made an announcement to his congregation, you guys. And that announcement is this. I'll go ahead and bring this on the screen. Shout out to Fox News for sharing this story with us. After I run this news article, I'll go ahead, get back and on screen, and we'll have a conversation about this. Let me go ahead and bring this and we'll run it, you guys. Here we go, guys.
So I get to announce with joy that I'm transitioning. I'm affirming and saying to all of you that I am transgender. And so the best way to put this is that I'm not becoming a woman. I'm giving up pretending to be a man. And this is a process, and this is going to be shocking for some of us as to what this all means. But this is where we invite God's Holy Spirit to grant us grace and peace, because really what it comes down to is awareness. So let's just be aware and recognize the fact that there can often be in these kinds of situations the fear of the unknown.
All right, you guys. So let me go ahead and read what the article also had to say here regarding this. As you heard there, Pastor Phil mentioning he is not becoming a woman. He is giving up being a man. Now, the news article from Fox News reported this, that pastor announces gender transition during service to his congregation, giving up pretending to be a man. It says also in the article, a Methodist pastor in New York revealed last week's plans to transition into a woman and said the 51-year-old now identifies as asexual. Reverend Phillippa Phaneuf of North Chili United Methodist Church in Rochester made the announcement during a November 23rd Sunday service. The personal update was delivered from the pulpit while wearing a rainbow stole. So I get to announce with joy that I'm transitioning, Phaneuf said. I'm affirming to all of you that I am transgender. The best way to put this is that I'm not becoming a woman. I'm giving up pretending to be a man. This is a process, and it may be shocking for some as to what this all means. The article also goes on to say that Phaneuf added that the pastor's sexuality is now asexual, an orientation in which a person experiences little or no sexual attraction to others. The article also goes on to say, I'm in the category of what they call asexual, Phaneuf said. I've been that way since we've been all together. Since we've all been together. Excuse me. In that I am not living my life in a way that involves looking for romance. The article also goes on to say, in that I am not living my life in a way that involves looking for romance. Phaneuf said that the name will be changed to Phillippa. That's Phillippa, and the preferred pronouns are she/her. Hormone replacement therapy has been underway for the past 3 months, Phaneuf confirmed, and changes to appearance, voice, and hair are expected. Phaneuf told Fox News Digital Tuesday that the details of the transition process are accurate and that the community have been extremely welcoming. Since coming out to my congregation, they have been overwhelmingly affirming, Phaneuf said. The pastor said the bishop, church, and theology support the transition, noting that the bishop was consulted before the announcement and that any pastoral duties at the church will not be affected. What will stay the same is my deepening love for all of you, Phaneuf said. The 51-year-old's parents, however, do not support the decision. They asked me to tell you all that they do not support me, Phaneuf announced during the sermon. They asked me to tell you this. Last year, the United Methodist Church reversed rules that condemned LGBTQ plus identities in the community. According to its official website, the UMC now affirms human sexuality as a sacred gift and says this applies to all persons regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity, according to its official website. The United Methodist Church commits to befriending and caring for all persons, including LGBTQ persons in our communities and churches, it said. So you guys, let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Now, I know this is something that is probably going to be different, maybe for the church, but like Pastor Phaneuf is stating, the community and the church are welcoming this. The only ones that he stated are not welcoming to the decision are his own parents. And that's got to be difficult for this individual, as a lot of individuals, when they decide to make a choice in life that they're comfortable with. Not many people are going to accept what they accept. And it's really hard for individuals to go through this without, especially those that they deem close to them, which are their own loving family members, and especially the parents. Now, I will say this. It is good that Pastor Philip Phaneuf, who's now going to be named Phillippa, has the community and the church that's supporting him, because the parents, it's got to be difficult for them as well. I mean, think about it. As a parent, you're proud that your son has become this pastor of a great church, but then you find out, you guys, that he's going to transgender to a woman. Now, we know a lot of the stance on the church is how they don't accept this, how they don't accept the affirming. So it's difficult, very difficult for this to have to take place. And this announcement, you guys, was made right before the Thanksgiving holiday that we just enjoyed. So I'm wondering how this is going to affect the relationship of Pastor Phillippa as he goes forward, her go forward in life with this transitioning with themselves. It's got to be difficult for both the parents and him and family members as well, friends, those who probably know him for years and years. So I would say this, you guys, though we are not on the side of either, we understand that this is their choice. This is their wishes that they want to do. I want to say this from myself and those of us at the Juice Radio and Talk Show. There are some things that we agree with. There are some things we disagree with. But one thing that I always stand true to on my platform and also in my life and my family is this. We are going to stick together no matter what. We always believe in unity. And I believe that that unity is what gets us through a lot of things that we disagree when it comes to family. So I am praying that this pastor, their family members, all find a way that even though they disagree with what choices the individuals are making, I pray that they can find it a way to still have that unity of family and not cause a great divide. Because family, listen, the way you get it is the way you get it, and we do our best to work through those things that we don't fully understand. We're also praying for the community as well as the pastors that share the ministry with Pastor Phaneuf. We're praying for them as well. And we're praying for a safe procedures that Pastor Phaneuf has to go through, because these things are a lot of medical and surgical things as well. Though you may not agree with someone and the choices that they do, you guys, I still always pray for good health through these things, because nobody wants anybody to be injured or worse, lose their life over some of these things. So you guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to love and do my best, even though I disagree, to do it lovingly. We're praying for all of you out there that have to make the tough decision to go about your life the way you choose it. And we're also praying that even though your families are not in agreement with this, that you all find a way to get through this, to still have that loving bond in a way where you don't have a separation. All right. Now, also the church that Pastor Phillippa is joined with, you guys. If those of you who do want to go and support Pastor Phillippa, I did find the church's website on here, and I'll put it in the description of this video. This is the church's website. It is United Methodist Church of North Chile in Rochester, New York. It says, where all are genuinely welcome, loved, and accepted as God welcomes, love, and accepts all. And it does have all their information. So if you would like to get more information on this church, or simply go over there to support Pastor Phaneuf, then please go ahead if you're in the area and check it out. And I'll put the link to the church's website in the description here. All right. Thank you all so very much for being here today. Now, remember, if you have not subscribed to the channel, if this is your first time viewing the channel, don't just judge us based on one video. Okay. We are a loving platform, and we're giving church news whichever way that church news come to us. Okay. But the one thing we can say about all the church news that we do, we always share it lovingly and respectfully on this platform. So if you enjoyed this video and this commentary on this, I would ask that you do me a great honor. Go ahead and become one of our many subscribers. Join us by becoming a subscriber today. Click like and thumbs up on this video, and drop down in the comments section and tell me your thoughts on this video as well. Now, another thing that we do on this platform is we're always respectful, even when we have our comments. So yes, you can share your opinion and your thoughts, but just make sure that it is opinion and a thought that is at least loving, even if it's something that someone may disagree with. Please don't be rude in my comment section. I would hate to have to no longer have you to be able to see our platform or to enjoy the content that we have here. And that's called being blocked. And I really don't like to do it, but in certain situations, I have to. We still have to remember we all are living on this one earth together, and we're going to have to learn that even though we disagree, we're going to have to do it respectfully and lovingly. So make sure that you remember all of that when you drop down in the comment section today. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you'd like to know when I go live or when I'm live again, go ahead and click that notification bell on my YouTube channel and become a subscriber, like, share, and get in that comment section. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the very next one.